Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Hyundai vehicle. It could be any Hyundai vehicle such as Hyundai Sonata, Elantra, Santa Fe, Tucson, Hyundai Veloster, Hyundai Accent. If you have one of those guys, we'll demonstrate on Hyundai Sonata, and you have engine light on and any of the following codes such as code P0036 P0037, code P0038 or code P0054, stay with us. We will explain what most likely causes that, how to fix it, what not to do guys, what special tools to use to remove that sensor, and how to test it. All that will be covered today. And in addition, we'll share even which computer we use guys for diagnostics, because many of you constantly ask us in the comment section below. So let's explain all that today. If you guys need to buy any parts, tools, anything for your Hyundai guys, okay, we're going to share the links in the description of the video below for your convenience, and you can see where we get all the tools and parts from for a really good price and quick shipping as well. Another thing, every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can guys. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can save you even more money and provide even more videos. Now, if you have a Hyundai, you want to check guys our second channel. It's called Electrical Car Repair Live. We're going to share so much helpful information about diagnostics, engine codes and things like that there as well, so definitely check it out. So this specifically, it's a 2013 Hyundai guys that we'll be working on, but it could be even a newer Hyundai, older. The procedure is about the same. This is a engine that we have right here, 4-cylinder engine. So if you have 3 4-cylinder engine, procedure will be about the same guys. Usually on one side of your Hyundai engine you have your intake manifold, that's where the engine gets its air and fuel from. On the back side you have the exhaust manifold, which will be super hot, never touch here unless you let your car sit overnight guys. On the exhaust manifold you will have 2 oxygen sensors. One is down there, okay, check it out. Now this is sensor 1, okay, bank 1, sensor 1, also known as upstream oxygen sensor. The purpose of that sensor specifically is to detect how much air and fuel you have in the exhaust manifold, and it's going to send that information to the engine computer right here, which will calculate if you have lean, rich fuel mixture. It's going to adjust that so you have a nice running engine, powerful, economical and not polluting at the same time. Then you have another sensor that's known as downstream oxygen sensor, bank 1, sensor 2, which detect if the catalytic converter is doing its job. We'll show you that in a second, but first let me show you which computer we use for diagnostic. It's this one here guys. It's amazing computer. You can work on almost any car you can think of. Hyundai is right here. You can access every computer system in your Hyundai, read codes, delete codes, see live data, which makes it super convenient guys. We'll put the link in the description of the video below. So for the second sensor, we'll go under the vehicle. We have it jacked up. I'll come right here. Okay, bear with me. I'll just need to go underneath from this side. Okay, we need to find the exhaust system. Okay, and the catalytic converter, that's the sensor. Okay, right here, that's known as bank 1, sensor 2, and it's located on the catalytic converter. If you guys have any of these codes, most likely you have a bad sensor there. It could be a bad wiring harness that is touching the exhaust and melted, or a broken connector guys, okay, or unplugged connector. That's one of those. That's the socket that we use. We'll put the link in the description of the video below. It's amazing socket. We got everything pre-loosened so we can go ahead and remove it. You can see you have to turn the cables at the same time. Things to look for guys: it could be a bad sensor, it could be a bad melted wiring harness or unplugged wiring harness. We have a video on the channel that explains how to test downstream oxygen sensor. Please check it out. It's going to teach you all that guys, and you'll find out if it's good or bad. So hopefully guys the video will be helpful to any of you trying to figure this thing out. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you for watching and see you next time.